It says I'm live, but so near the X-ray room, the lead keeps interfering with the signal. So I apologise if I lose signal. I'm here in the prep room, one of the a few operating theatres we have at Tiggy Winkles, just nosing around on a couple of pigeons. Really, pigeons have rights too. Wow, vet at the moment is in there. Can you see over my shoulder? You probably can. There's one of my nurses and there's one of my vets.
Okay.
And long story short, they're x-raying a pigeon and the technology will zoom the image over to there with a zoomy noise. And then Steve the vet will be coming in and fixing whatever's wrong with it, getting it ready to go back to the wild because that's what we do. Right, there's too much of me and not enough of the casualty. It's April, it's the time of year when we start getting the babies in. So from probably 800 or 900 patients in one day, we'll go up to about 1,500 patients in one day. So that's everything from the smallest bat, which you may have seen earlier on, teeniest mouse, to the biggest deer. Everything comes in here, gets free life-saving treatment and returned to the wild with the best veterinary care available anywhere. Okay, so this is a typical setup ready for a patient to come into the prep. There's the machines that go ping, and there's stuff that you fix stuff with. I know all the technical terms. And this is a lovely heated table, and the spotlights, and some nurses. There's nurses everywhere. It's really cool. Oh, this one over here has already got, you got a pigeon on, and there's a pigeon on the table, a different pigeon. And if you can see over there, I'll just walk on over. I'll kind of keep it blurry in case it's... Oh, there's a dressing being put on that pigeon's chest. What's happened to this pigeon?
It's got an open wound that we're treating, so I'm just stitching on the dressing material onto the wound.
Oh, cool.
It's just been flushed clean. It's an anaesthetic.
Yeah, you see? There you go. So while we're waiting for one pigeon, we're doing another pigeon. Yep, so there's an open wound being treated. Groovy. We have a couple of anaesthetic machines, obviously, as you would do in any normal... In fact, there's not a lot of difference between Tiggy's and a normal hospital for human beings, except that there are no waiting lists. You turn up at the door, you get seen 24/7, 365 days of the year. Nurses everywhere, this is really cool. It's a really busy morning. I don't want to walk too close that way. I was trying to show you over there, trying to show you where there's a pigeon under the x-ray machine, but as soon as I walk anywhere near it, it's a whole lose the Wi-Fi signal, it drops out. Where are we? It must be, it's 10:30 in the morning here, so it must be 5:30 East Coast, 3:30 in the morning West Coast. So hope you have a lovely sunny day in America today when you'll wake up. Perhaps you'll watch this video. And don't forget to, if you can, ask your friends to subscribe to Tiggy Winkles UK on YouTube and like a video or two. Hopefully if we get enough people doing that, then, you know, it'll be great, and maybe YouTube will send us some money towards the charity, because I think you get ad revenue or something. Very clever stuff. All mod cons. Look, it's filling up with nurses here now. Typically, let's have a look at the board before I show you. Typically, there'll be a, if you can have a look up here, these are, oh, that's the 11th of May, but this is a list for the dental day. We have a Harley Street dentist come in, and we're all dentally trained here, or is that crazily trained? And basically there'll be a list of patients, foxes, hedgehogs and badgers that have their teeth cleaned before they return to the wild. Think it through. It makes a great deal of sense. The mouth is the gateway to existence. I love using that phrase. Ultimately, if you release an animal back to the wild with plaque and nastiness on their teeth, they're going to get an infection, they're going to get an abscess, they're going to die. So we have a dentist and dental equipment here that come in and make sure that every animal goes back with importantly repaired teeth. I should have gone myself. Typically, being English, you know, back in my day, didn't have braces and retainers and things, and all my teeth are crooked. I come here, Tiggy Winkles, straight my teeth. Let's see how that pigeon's getting on. Let's do all right, that one. with an open wound. They put a dressing over the top to help it granulate. Oh, here comes that pigeon out of X-ray. Wow. Let's have a little look-see and see how we're getting on.
Right, so we can show you the X-ray shortly.
Thanks, Steve. Let's get a closer look. Right, so
this this is his X-ray. It looks a bit strange because he's a youngster, so it looks like the bones aren't joining together, but they are. These are just growth plates, so they're just cartilage, which is why it looks a bit strange, a bit different to normal.
Sure.
And if I zoom in on the affected area, you can see that his femur here has got this big kink in it. In the knee joints here. The knee joint is actually okay, even though it doesn't look like there's much going on, again, because it's just cartilage if you compare it to the knee joint over here.
Yeah.
But if you compare the femur here, he's got a big bend in his femur here.
Ouch.
Because he's a youngster, his bones will be quite soft, and it's like a bit like a green stick.
Right.
So that will be broken possibly much of the way through, but not necessarily all the way through.
Yeah.
So we just have a feel on the bird, and just because of the location, how soft his bones are, he will need resting in a confined nest area where he'll stay still, and that will knit together very quickly. With some extra calcium supplementation as well.
So could you just show us whereabouts on the X-ray that femur is?
So the femur
on the actual.
So he's asleep at the moment. So this is his like our tibia area, our calf area, and actually his femur is up here, so it's much higher.
Oh, I see.
This is his thigh area up here. So his hips are here, femur and tibia, and then foot. So the problem you have is you can't put a splint on here because there's nothing to attach it to. And putting pins in this bone is not going to work very well at the moment because they're too soft and he's growing too quickly.
Because he's young, of course.
But because he's a youngster, he will heal really quickly. So we can immobilize it and give him some calcium supplementation. It will knit together really quickly.
Oh, fantastic, you see? That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sorry to disturb you, and best of luck. Well, there you go, you see. There's a pigeon. Do love a good pigeon or two. We get quite a few of them in here, and obviously nurse them back to health, return them to the wild. I'll try and go live again later. I'm hopefully hanging around all morning here to show you all the exciting stuff that goes on. And there's many, 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 many animals to look at. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye.